Hey guys, Popular Boat here, and today I'm playing some more City Skylines, and we are growing very nicely. Our population is a bit stagnant at the moment, but that's mainly because we don't have room for our people to expand and grow, and that is what we are going to be doing this episode. So let's kind of plan out our boundaries. I want a road that kind of runs along the edge of that along the freeway, mainly as a boundary road. Same for this side. Let's give this one a curve to it, and it can connect up to that. Now, in between, we've got this main road. I think we'll break it from running all the way into industrial and send it down this way. Ooh. Let's line it up to there and connect it across to that. And same with this one too, I think. We'll come in a fair bit and then kink it in. Yeah, we're an hour and a half in today. It's 2 o'clock now for me, so I'll probably do another 2 more episodes, 2 more hours. No, not 2 more hours, 1 more hour. Let's connect it to that. We'll see how that goes down the line. I want people to come out and use the freeway more than just driving straight through. Okay, we already have an intersection here, so let's use that as a way in. Let's have quite a dense area. This area might be a bit more gridded, since we have a fair bit of space to work with. So this is a bit more of a planned development rather than this that is all grown out as I've seen fit. Alright, I want this one to come across. Ooh, not quite all the way though. Let's bring it in. And around. And from there, let's bring it up. Actually, I don't quite want it connected there. This area, I'm going to have a big park in. I think we're going to square it out for some commercial. So that will be commerce. Let's start filling this in. And there's a lot of demand for residential. Music is too loud? Yeah, let's turn that down. Is the rest of the game fine? Is it just mainly the music that's noticeable? Yeah, definitely more concentrated on building. Okay, these sides. Let's bring that up, and then we'll break it here. Perfect. Connect it to that. I don't want to overcomplicate these main roads, so let's just bring this further along. Give it another connection down to here. Branch this up. That middle will fill with a park. Residential's going pretty well. Let's have a look at our services. We don't have a whole lot of kids in the area. The high school's getting very busy. So how about we chuck a new one down for covering this end? And let's chuck it there, and let's give them some parking next door. Since I quite like the look of my little parks. Bring the border across. And fill this out. And what we're going to do before it gets too populated is jump in and chuck in some of our little pedestrian roads. So people can get from there to there fine. They can get out of this end if they want to. Let's give this one a bit of a curve. Alright, it's going to be a bit tricky. Don't quite want to break that one up there, so how about I curve this? Oh, not like that. To there, and that'll do. This one needs a path. Can that go any further? Force it with some road anarchy. These guys are probably going to want a connection out of there. Okay, that's looking nicely connected up. This one needs one too, actually. What this is going to really help with later in the game is when we're running our bus lines around, people are going to be able to walk out to them rather than having to drive around or do silly things. Okay, we're caught up on residential. There's a bit more demand for industrial. Let's actually give these guys a park. Actually, let's do one of these. So, one of the industrial parks I did is designed to be like this, to give us a nice little shipping square. It's really not giving that much entertainment though. I wonder if the mods I've been using are rebalancing that too much. Okay, we look like we're low on power. Yes we are. We have our fancier wind turbines now, but we still don't really have anywhere to put them. We don't have a new tile unlocked, so we are just going to have to go with more oil for now. Coal, actually, sorry. Let's chuck one of these up here. Ooh. That'll do. That'll make them all much happier. Everything's pretty flat, so we'll give them some time and we'll have a look at some other potential problems going on. Traffic is all pretty happy. This road might need some upgrades. This road actually going through should probably be a double. go. We'll flesh out that industrial area too. Let's have another look. City centre gets quite busy. Pretty much to be expected. Game, don't lock up on me like that, please. What the hell are you doing, game? Seems like traffic is getting a bit confused. I noticed some cars disappearing while it was locking up. Pipeline problems? No, it's just this thing is too far out and is consuming more water than this river seems to produce. Let's fix that by chucking a new water pump down here. What the hell are you doing, game? Getting these micro stutters where everything just pauses for a moment and it tries to decide what it's going to do. Weird. It's not doing it so frequently when it's lower speed. At least. Okay, temporary fix of running pipe across the world. And power across here too. Why the hell is it doing it? Not liking that. Okay, rest of our services. Garbage. Landfill's getting a little bit full. We probably need to increase their funding. Oh, they're still only using 2 trucks. Cool. Healthcare. Or death care, actually. How are you looking? Looking pretty fine. Medical care. You're happy, but we should probably expand our medical services up this end too. Oh my god, that's getting very frustrating. Fire. We very much need fire services up this end. Let's put it next to the commercial and that park. Cool, capacities are all happy with those. Police. Need another police station up this end. And by another I mean one. Okay. I think I'll restart the game after this. It's very choppy. Not so much choppy, it's just lots of stutters. More stutters than I had when I started. Curious about the stadium stuff, because I wasn't really playing around the time they introduced it. We've got some of our special buildings unlocked. We can start putting some of those around. The Rush Hour mod should make a bunch of people go to them every so often when there's an event on. And so you get these massive pools of everyone trying to get over to one particular space. Which makes it quite interesting, I think. Makes traffic management quite important, and it makes placement of things quite important. Okay, let's keep expanding this. Let's run this up and around, and it can connect up to here. We'll run a connection from here to there. We'll put a... what do I want to do around there? We'll separate this industrial zone with the road so we can have a buffer of offices or commercial. Let's bring this down and in. Maybe not that much. There will do. Come up and connect, and let's connect here and here. Now this stuff I've kind of made a little tricky pocket to decide what to do with. Too many weird shapes up this end, but that'll be fine. Some very dense residential. Let's paint some more of this out. Let's have a look how our traffic's going. This highway connection's getting quite busy. That is a bit too big. We'll have to fix it when I fix that end. Let's neaten this up, because this is it looks a bit too unfinished. I made that a bit too long. Power can come out of there now. Let's run a road across and get this in. Okay, happiness. They need more parks. Let's grant them their wish of more parks. Let's chuck them on the outskirts for now. Give that a space of 1, and I'll chuck one of my car parks in. Okay. It's quite late at night, so we shouldn't be seeing a whole lot of traffic. I'm gonna have to put these in as overpasses eventually. This is a very busy road. Let's double that up, since that's the main way that industry is getting fed. Looking good. Except for these weird stutters. Okay, we should probably start thinking about doing some public transport. But we really don't have any traffic issues. This industry is very busy. as is to be expected, really. Let's double up the road down the middle. Probably the one on this side too. Okay. Let's make sure these suburbs are covered properly. What level do we unlock high density stuff? Busy town is next. That's when we get more roads, larger stations. Big town is when we get high density. So we just have to double our population basically. Okay, we need a bunch more residential, so let's flesh this section out more. They're probably going to need a school up here. We should probably have another look at parks too. Let's give this a little curve. Actually, that's what that edge was going to be for, hey? Okay, let's connect a couple of these. That one's fine. Yeah, if I'm going to put commercial here, it's not going to be too much of an issue to connect a couple of these up. Commercial and offices. Let's flesh that pocket out, but I don't quite want you going past that intersection. Okay, let's get some more parks in, because people are pretty desperate for more parks. Let's get some of the nicer, fancy ones in, actually. That is fucking huge, though. How big is the fancy stadium? Whoa, that's enormous. Those unique parks are nice, but the noise radius is a bit annoying on them. Makes them a bit less desirable to use. Let's go... Even some of these big parks, for how much space I've left, are way too big. What's one of the long, thin things we can build? That's an enormous park. What have we got under here? Let's chuck in this sporting stadium. Why won't it go on that road? Because that's not a straight road. Okay, I'm remembering why I went with a lot of straight stuff in previous games. Because fitting stuff in is tricky. Let's chuck it on that corner. Next to it we'll put in some parking. Maybe even behind it. That looks alright. Nice little tennis stadium. Let's get a couple basketball courts around the place too, where we've got space to expand into the centres. You guys. What can we give to you? about a merry-go-round? Oh, a carousel, sorry. They're all pretty happy. I think the next things they're going to need to be even happier is public transport is going to be a good one for them. Same for some of this industrial stuff too. And just better services. Okay. Let's get... I don't really care about these guys so much. The specialized industry don't upgrade, so it really does not matter if they're happy or not. Anywhere near as much as the other types of industry. But let's chuck in a little bit of parking. Because car parks always feel appropriate. It's going to be a challenge to start running public transport through everywhere nicely. Got a nice way around. Because of how I've spaced out the commercial, we're not going to have so many people wanting to travel from, say, down here to up there to go to the shopping centres. What we're mainly going to be shuffling is people in and out of jobs. Yeah, I love how they complain about this stuff. Support the timber industry for a green tomorrow. Okay, how are our imports-exports going? We're exporting less than we're importing, which is not so nice. But as long as our businesses aren't importing goods, we'll be in a good position. We need a lot more residential again. We can't buy a new tile yet. I think we're going to have to make a start on a new area. We could start here, but I want to get down that way quickly. When do we unlock our next tile? Is that going to be our next growth? No. Okay, let's start on this side. Well, we'll make a start on the next side in the next episode, because it is time for me to put another break in here. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've been enjoying the series so far. Ooh. Let me just check chat before we go. Yeah, not on Twitch because of buffering issues. And yeah, this is basically SimCity done right. A nice little city building game. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But yeah, it's time for me to put a break in here, and I need to restart the game. So thank you guys for watching, I hope you've been enjoying. Like, subscribe, check out my other videos, and I'll see you in the next one.